The European Union just unveiled its most stringent sanctions against Russia yet, marking the 18th such package since the war in Ukraine began. Central to the new round is a sharp reduction in the oil price cap from the existing $60 per barrel to a figure of around $45 a barrel. This move aims to hit Russia's energy revenues more sharply. Alongside the price cap cut, the EU targeted Russia's shadow fleet by blacklisting over 100 additional tankers. These aging vessels often conceal ownership and switch flags, operating beyond Western regulated waters and raising concern over safety and environmental risks. The sanctions extend beyond oil, incorporating bans on Nord Stream pipeline transactions, new financial restrictions on Russian banks, and limitations on dual use and military-related exports. For the first time, the measures also include sanctions on Indian refineries and on several Chinese banks, signaling increased scrutiny of third country involvement in Russia's energy trade. The EU's rationale is to tighten enforcement and close loopholes that previously allowed significant oil export revenue to flow from Moscow, thus constraining its war financing, while some member states had warned of possible energy supply and cost implications. Slovakia eventually dropped its opposition after securing assurances on gas access. Overall, this sanctions package represents a significant escalation designed to reduce Russia's oil earnings, hamper sanction evasion, logistics, and broaden pressure across the country's energy, banking, and industrial infrastructure. All right, earlier we spoke to Greg Swenson, who is a foreign affairs analyst, an economist from Chicago. Listen in to what he had to say.
With increased supply both from OPEC and from the United States is now the world's swing price. That was the case during President Trump's first term, where the U.S. became the largest supplier of energy globally and became the swing oil price as well as the swing natural gas price. So that's what's important here is bringing supply back. That will lower prices naturally, and that affects, just like it did 6-7 years ago, that affects Russia because Putin depends on oil revenues. Yes, maybe the cap will have an effect, but most importantly, the fact that oil prices or lower oil prices actually make it more difficult for regimes like the Russian regime, like Putin's regime, as well as the mullahs in Iran to profit when they're facing both sanctions as well as lower oil prices.